What's up, guys? Back out here on the Appalachian Trail. Tonight I'm going to be using my new sleeping bag, the Western Mountaineering Puma negative 25 degree bag, and gonna have some first impressions in the morning, how it handled the night. It's about 25 degrees right now, really the first cold day of the year, and it'll probably be getting around 20 upper teens by the morning. So okay, here's the overlook. Now I have to look for a nice flat camp spot, hopefully with a fire pit. Hey, this looks solid. It's a nice little fire pit. Nice flat spot next to it. I'm gonna start a fire. I'm treating myself tonight. I got a bottle of Barefoot Merlot wine. Gave a little bit to my wife, but I pretty much have the whole bottle. For dinner, I forgot my stove and all my cooking equipment at home, which is a pretty far drive. So I actually just went to Giant. Highly recommend Giant grocery store, and I got a thing of sliced cheese and the grease is leaking, but a rotisserie chicken in a gallon bag. So it's still a little bit warm. It's not hot, but I'm sure wine and rotisserie chicken out in the woods enjoying a nice fire sounds like a great evening to me. finished dinner. Got a little bit of wine left. Gonna snuff the fire out for the night. Protect my new sleeping bag from any ashes or sparks. The chicken, I would give a 7 out of 10. It's good, solid grocery store rotisserie chicken. The wine is a 9.3 out of 10. I do like it. And the cheese was good as well. It was average 5. So yeah, let's get my sleeping bag out and get some rest and see how it does me for the night. I ate dinner, put the fire out. Let's get in my sleeping bag. Let's check out my new, very expensive sleeping bag. One thing I kind of knew it was happening, but I kind of forgot last minute. But today was the first day of Pennsylvania deer hunting rifle season. Pulled up to the parking lot, just packed with people. It's like, what's going on? And I know it's just a bunch of dead deer. Right now, it's right around 25 degrees. And it's supposed to get to 22, probably a little bit lower than that because I'm up in the mountains a little bit. That 22 is down the valley. So it's probably going to be right around 20 degrees tonight. So I was thinking it's going to be an excellent opportunity to check out my new sleeping bag, see how it performs. This is a negative 25 degree sleeping bag. Let's get this thing out. This is the Western Mountaineering Puma sleeping bag. It's a very, very puffy, very warm sleeping bag. As I said, it's a negative 25 degree bag, and it's supposed to be, as I said, only about 20 degrees tonight. So we're gonna see how well this performs. I'm assuming it's just gonna be super hot and probably too warm for tonight. But let's get inside it and see how it feels. Let's check it out. I've only used this sleeping bag indoors so far, and it's been too warm to really even zip up. So yeah, I love this thing, and I'm sure I'm gonna have a very comfortable evening, not only because I'm warm. Well, anyways, I'm all set for the night. Thank you guys for watching. I have a little bit of wine left to finish up here in my really nice, cozy sleeping bag. I already feel the heat trapped inside here. And I'm really excited to check it out and actually use it for once. I'll get back to you guys in the morning, and I'll report back to you guys if this sleeping bag was too much, too heavy, too warm for a 20 degree night, or if it was just perfect. I've heard stories that this bag can actually be used down to negative 40 degrees, which is pretty unbelievable. Because the negative 25 at Western Mountaineering is actually apparently more like the comfort rating, which usually sleeping bag manufacturers, they advertise the actual survival rating. So this can actually go lower than what they say it can. But yeah, I'm toasty right now, and I'm gonna get some shut-eye. I'll get back to you guys in the morning and report back to you. Yeah, so last night was a very, very chilly night. It was actually around 16 degrees here. I saw it was going to be 22 degrees, but it turned out to be even colder than that at about 16 degrees. And as you can see, both my water bottles froze last night. So yeah, but this sleeping bag, the Western Mountaineering Puma, really did the trick, and it made a 16-degree night one of the warmest 16 degrees nights I've had. Okay, this thing was really, really warm. I actually woke up once during the night sweating because I was wearing my jacket inside my sleeping bag, and I had to take that off because I was so hot inside this sleeping bag last night. It was so toasty. So yeah, and that during a 16-degree night is crazy. I actually thought this sleeping bag would be a little bit too warm for a 16-degree night, but it actually turned out to be pretty much perfect. And this should be able to take me down to negative 25 degrees. It's a 850 fill down sleeping bag, and it's really nice construction. I got the microfiber version. It's a little bit lighter than the Gore-Tex version, and you can see just the loft on this thing. It's really doing the job during these cold nights. It's got about 9 inches of loft. And inside here we got a neck baffle right here, and double zipper baffles. There's one, and there's the other. And it's actually a pretty good system in there. You can really cinch this mummy bag down and get those baffles to line up really well. And yeah, so far this is really it was my first night using this bag out on an actual cold night. But I'm really excited to take it out for some more trips. Hopefully it gets a little colder here, and I can really test the limits of this bag. It'll not get negative 25 here in Pennsylvania, but if it can get below 0, that'd be great. Because with the way this performed on a 16-degree night, it was almost too warm, and I'm just excited to see how it works on a real cold night. So anyways, the Western Mountaineering Puma. This bag is very expensive. I got it for sale, so I got a 20% discount on it, but it still turned out to be around $900, $870. I paid a little extra for the 6'6" version, just so I can store my electronics in the foot. But yeah, this is a very expensive bag, $1,000+ if you don't have a discount. So that can be pretty hard. It was hard for me to bite the bullet. Something else I like about this Puma sleeping bag is that it's only 3 pounds and 7 ounces, which for a sleeping bag this warm is actually quite light. My last sleeping bag was a 15-degree bag, and it really was a similar weight, just a little bit lighter. And for how much extra warmth this provides you, 3 pounds and 7 ounces really isn't that heavy. It's a very good weight. I needed a new sleeping bag, so I'm happy I got this one. It seems like a great purchase. Western Mountaineering is known for their quality, handcrafted sleeping bags, the highest specs really in the business. And yeah, I'm just excited to use it more. One thing that's a little bit annoying with this sleeping bag is that it can be quite hard to pack up to get into a small bag. This microfiber fabric really holds the air, and you really have to push to get this compressed. But you're pretty much going to have that with a sleeping bag with this much fill in it. It's pretty par for the course, so it's not that big of a deal. Day 2 of deer season. It's pretty packed out here again.